Now, we're seeing on screen the China NEV retail sales for the month of January were sitting at 744,000, which this was up 10.5% increase year over year and down 42% or over 42% from the kind of NEV retail sales we saw in December. Now, something that you must note, it is a 10.5% increase year over year, meaning that the total number of January deliveries or retail sales rather that we saw from new energy vehicle cars, this year's figure is 10% or 10.5% more than the figure that we saw last year, which this is very, very important. And the reason why it's very important is that our favorite NEO, when you look into their deliveries, you will know that they sold just over 13,800, and this was 37% increase or over 37% increase year over year, which therefore simply means that NEO's sales grew more than industry average, right? I mean, the industry on average grew by 10.5%, but NEO grew by over 37%, which this shows you that NEO's growth is already up or ahead of that which we're seeing onto the industry. Though NEO did not get to double their sales, which we have spoken about that, but we are seeing year-on-year growth doing very, very well. But because NEO have told us that they plan to on doubling their sales this year, we simply want to see NEO doubling sales each and every month so that they can get to the target of selling over 440,000 cars this year. I mean, the overall passenger car retail sales in China were standing at 1.79 million units, down 12.1% year on year and down 31% from December. So overall, the deliveries are down 12.1% year on year, but as for December, they are down 31.9%, which is something that is very, very important. Now, one thing that is boosting the new energy vehicle market in China is obviously the support that China has been giving to this market. And the more this market grows, is the more companies like NEO will continue doing very well. I know some of the new investors are still, of course, worried about the total deliveries that we might expect coming from NEO in February, which, like I said, I think yesterday, I believe that it's possible that we see NEO selling over 16,000 deliveries combined, which that comparing to the kind of deliveries they generated in February last year, it will be 100% growth rate, or it will represent 100% growth rate, which will be so good. But again, based off the insurance registrations we received last week, NEO is one of the companies that received or that generated the lowest, which obviously some of the NEO investors are still worried about that. But I think we have moved on. We want to see what happens next, or what's NEO's next move, or how can NEO improve from what we saw when it comes to insurance registrations. So the good thing, or one thing that obviously will make NEO win at the end of the day, it's number one, the incentives, the subsidies which the Chinese government is giving to those that are buying new energy vehicle cars of up to 20,000 RMB. Number two, it is the battery swapping station technology, which obviously with NEO we know that they are offering this to those that obviously subscribe to bus, and they are able to go and benefit or enjoy swapping their batteries when they buy either the NEO cars or the Onvo cars, which is something that is very, very good, something that is great and exciting. So the more we see NEO selling their cars, is the more we are going to see the battery swapping station technology becoming more popular in China. One of the videos I did today, we're talking about how important this technology is, because so many of the car companies in China, so many of the NEO competitors in China, they know that if NEO can make it with this technology or succeed with this technology, it's game over for most of the car companies or new energy vehicle car companies, because they will have to join NEO, be part of the success story that NEO is writing, which is something that is very, very important, and something that, like I said, we discussed on previous videos. So yeah, man, I am happy, I am excited, and the more the market or the new energy vehicle market grows, is the more we're going to see car companies like NEO benefiting from this and also doing very, very well. I like what I see in terms of new energy vehicle market in China, because as per the video I did yesterday, the market in China for the 2024 year, the NEV sales they generated, or which were generated in China, represented 70% of the total NEV sales that were generated globally, which shows you the massive potential that lies within the Chinese market when it comes to the new energy vehicle market, which is great. And the more this market grows, the more companies like NEO will also grow. That's all from me. Do your own due diligence. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. I'll see you on my next video. That's all from me, and God bless you all.